What's going on, collective? Welcome back to Joy Box here with your girl Empress Gem, here to drop these jewels. I am back. Happy Sunday. The sun, Leo energy, clarity, happiness, joy, things coming to light. One of my favorites, Self-Care Sunday. General message, guys. Take what's for you, leave the rest behind. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell button so you know when your girl drop videos, when I go live. I'm open for personals, donations, tips, things of that nature. All that's listed below in the detailed description box. Okay. So I'm getting the energy though of so it's two messages, but it's like one still, and it really is like surrendering. Like somebody in the energy is like heartbroken, still hurt, still harboring, holding on to some pain, and it's like you need to fully surrender and give that to God, right? And then it's like we're also picking up on where it's like talk to God, bro. Like talk to God. It's like giving it to God, talking to God. Like this is like really spending more time with God and in prayer, and it's like not telling people what you got going on. Like if you need to tell someone, and it's crazy because I was just having this conversation when I was in the store Thursday, right? When I got poured, no, Friday, when it was raining and pouring, Friday. And it was like I was buying this journal, and the lady, she was like, "Oh, I like that, da da da." And I was like, "Yeah, I needed this new one. It was like inspirational, just that thing and the third." But she was talking about how she liked to write and stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, I said I like it too." I said, I do a lot of writing. I write a lot, like everything down. I said, because sometimes there are things that I'm going through or things that I'm planning and working on. And, it don't matter who it is to me, where you stand in my life. You never know how somebody might feel one day. So I just write everything going down, like my plans, aspiration, goals, things I'm working on, like things that are real important that I'm really working on, trying to bring to fruition or complete. I'll write all those things down. Like it's very rare that like I'll tell people what's going on or what I'm working on or like what my plan is because how the saying goes. And I mean, I ran into it and it is very true. Like people do want to see you do good, but never better than them. You speak on things that aren't complete that you're working on. People will sabotage. People will cause you to self-sabotage. You speak on ideas that you haven't really set in motion yet or things you haven't copywritten. People will steal those ideas from you. So me and a lady was discussing this, and she was like, "Oh, my pastor said it in church, something about not letting one hand know. Yeah, don't let the left hand know what the right doing, or like don't let your right hand know don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Right? Don't let one hand know what the other hand doing. Things of that nature." But like that was the discussion, and I I guess I ran across her to have that talk to come and spill those beans today, cause it's there's the energy of people around who don't want to see you prosperous, who don't want to see you elevate and escalate and elevate out of the circle. They don't really want to see you vibrate as high as you are. They don't want to see you truly that successful, right? So it's like this week is the focus of, being okay with being in isolation, being okay with not needing an audience, being okay with not needing or seeking the validation from outside energies. Okay, knowing who you are within, giving it to God, having comfort in God, and working in silence pretty much. Because it's like somebody is possibly even going through a heartache and a heartbreak. That's why I'm getting that energy of somebody just finally surrendering. But I feel like this is like somebody had to repeat that lesson again, and and had someone betray them, someone that they trusted, someone that they thought that they could confide in with certain things, and this person betrayed them. So it's like learning to surrender and let go and give it to God again, and learning that lesson finally, right? So it's like don't brag or like don't mention what you're gonna do tomorrow. Just do it, and then I mean, with today day and age, you can post it after it's done tomorrow. But don't tell people today because they'll stop you, and then you won't have anything to show for the next day. So that is like what I feel the biggest part of the message will be. There is a lot of things that is coming in very rapidly here. I do feel that this is definitely something that pertaining to like your craft here, something that you are personally designing. Um, whether this is I'm seeing decor, so decorating, I don't know, maybe you're interior decorating, you're decorating your home, you're planning a party. I see vacation, you're planning a vacation. Like it's something that you're planning, but it's like you can't speak about this because people will try to sabotage or try to, take over control and ruin your essential dream, your idea, the vision. Okay, so like me, get some notebooks, write it down, talk to God, right? Trusting yourself right now at this time. Okay, trust in God. And if you need someone to talk to that bad, He is available 24/7. Okay, so all 7 days of the week, right? Just open your mouth or open your heart and allow Him to listen. So, yeah, we have this contentment, and I believe that was last week's, right? So, let's see. Divine Holy Spirit, what do we have here for the collective? The Self Care Sunday today. What do they need to know? And mostly all readings are timeless unless it's marked time sensitive. So this is definitely like a timeless reading. So when you run across this, is when you need to hear this message. So the self-care Sunday card of the day from the True Offering Oracle is abundance. Divine beloved. Trying to make sure this is clear for y'all. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Yeah, so pretty much summarizing, summing up everything I've been talking about, like know that this is for you. Don't feel like you need that validation. I feel like, that's heavy ego, like needing to be validated. Just don't do that. Like it's like you'll block the abundance, you'll block the blessing, so you can't do that. It's my bad, y'all hear a little crazy pause, but whatever. But underneath the deck, we have despair, right? That's where I was moving next. And I'll just read it. It says, I need your divine intercession right now, O Great Spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love, right? So like I said, some of you guys had to relearn a lesson. And it's all about your abundance. Something that you could have been working on for a long time. Behind the scenes, you low-key had somebody who was ready to ruin your abundance, ruin your plan. So now you're in this Three of Swords energy, needing to heal, repair, and try to regain structure as quick as possible. And I mean, this is needing to surrender again. Learn the lesson this time, right? So it's like I can channel and not have the cards. But let's go, cause we got a few more decks. So let's pull 3 cards. We'll pull past, present, and future energy. All right, Divine Holy Spirit. What do we have here for the collective? 3 cards, please. First one that fell out. We have Innocence, number 19. Right? That's the right number? Yeah, 19. The Sun. It fell out in reverse. Grasshopper. Ooh, young grasshopper. Slow down, young grasshopper. Pay attention to the lesson, young grasshopper. But in the past, this is in reverse. This is not paying attention. This is not staying in that pure innocence. It's like needing that attention, feeling like you needed to outshine. Vanity, okay? And it's like doing this in the past, like it really didn't bring that happiness to you. Like it didn't bring that joy. You didn't reach that fulfillment, right? You didn't learn the lessons. You didn't gain the wisdom that was needed here. There wasn't clarity. It was like, you got to a point, and once you went against your highest self, and, you just, well, I'm going to outshine this. Maybe somebody mentioned that they were doing something, so you mentioned what you were doing too, even though initially you knew and told yourself that you weren't going to say anything. Something about baby's breath. I don't know. I'm sorry, that is very random. So there's a baby coming. There's a baby coming. If somebody's been struggling with fertility or recently had a miscarriage, my condolences. There's a baby coming. I'm not even gonna give time. I want to, but there's a baby coming. Put it that way. There's a baby coming. All those tears and heartache, like it's coming back around. The baby's not gone. It's coming back around. See, and like I'm saying, like maybe you announced that you were pregnant before, you got clear out of your first trimester and somebody wished like horrible on you, which is very possible because I've had somebody do it to me before, right? And then make fun of it after. But you could have had like a miscarriage because somebody could have did work on you or evil eye projected, um, whatever, womb magic, all of that. But all of that is lifted. You're coming out of that. Okay, it's coming back around. Cause we've been talking about karma, so yeah. But anyway, in the past, it's like you just didn't learn the lessons. You was, still doing shit and maybe you knew better, but you didn't do better. And it was like, well, no, I could trust telling this person. It's like, yo, you didn't remember the last time you told them something and your business got out across everybody, your plans got sabotaged. Or you told Jackie about how you was going to do the surprise party for Emma and Jackie went and told Russell and Scott and it got back to Emma and it wasn't a surprise no more. So it's stuff like that. Like, don't go back to fucking Jackie ass. Like, she got a big mouth, feel me? So is that thing like, and you knew that from the first time, and you went back and told her some other plans that you had going on, probably about getting ready to like enroll in school, but you didn't want to tell people because you weren't quite sure. And then before you know it, everybody's walking up to you saying, "Oh, what school you going to?" You like, what? I didn't even apply yet, but Jackie running her mouth. And again, it was fool me once, fool me twice. I think you got fooled probably for the third time by Jackie ass. So it's kind of making you look foolish at this point, and I feel that this is where you're just like, you know what? This is where this despair is hitting because it's like repeatedly going through that same cycle of the Jackies out here, right? Or you're pregnant, you're excited, you tell everybody you're only like 7 weeks, 8 weeks, and then you got whoever you're pregnant by, ex hating in the background, stalking you, and they see it and they're paying people or projecting and doing all this bad, horrible stuff, making these deals and stuff in hopes that you lose your baby, and sure enough, you miscarry, like week 11, right? Because this person was behind the scenes doing all this nasty, low vibrational stuff to make sure you lost that baby. And it's like, now you got to go back and tell everybody, you had a miscarriage, right? So it's that type of thing. Is learning to stay quiet about things until you're at the finish line, it's done and completed, or you've enjoyed the experience, right? Like, but again, this is just realizing in the past, like not learning the lesson, young grasshopper. Yeah, control. Oh, look at that. Control, and it's crazy. The creator, both card. Like I tried to grab it and it pinched off. But it's learning to stay silent about your moves here, about the things that you're creating here. Okay? Having self-control. In the current present energy, you are in the world's energy. Completion. Finally putting in that final puzzle piece, realizing, you know what? I need to not talk to Jackie anymore. I need to wait. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna post anything on social media anymore. Like, if you don't call me or my personal phone numbers, or I don't see you in public to like give you this information, feel confident and secure in giving you this information, you just won't know until it's done. And I decide to post if I want to post, or you happen to see me while I'm out. But I feel like you finally got that final puzzle piece. It's like, learning this lesson again has put in that final piece of completion for yourself here. Yeah. Clinging to the past. Okay, you've realized all the things that you have done. The Five of Cups energy here, all this sorrow, that scorpionic energy. You went through enough death and rebirths and dealing with certain situations that actually had the same type of theme where you're just like, I'm not repeating this anymore. I'm done. So the cycle was complete. You have completed out that cycle of despair, and it's like, have you learned the lesson now? Like, keep things to yourself. Don't say anything. People will sabotage you. They will cause you to self-sabotage yourself. Future energy here is projections. Like I said, you're still going to have to deal with this. And it's a 7, but it's the 7 of Cups. People will come in, or are going to come in, and project on you. This will be another test. It will be the same test you've been getting, but this time around is to see that if if you're going to learn the lesson here so that you can receive the full out blessing of this abundance. Yeah. Suppression. Ten of Wands. Are you going to know to not speak up too soon? Are you going to know to keep things to yourself? Are you going to know that your best confidant is God? It's like God is trying to call you back to him fully and entirely. He needs you to give him 100% faith and hope, okay? Yeah, know that he sees above all, and he is the one who is granting you all these possibilities here. He is helping you achieve everything your heart's desires. And in the future, you are going to have people who are still going to come in and project, who are going to try to cast these illusions, who are going to try to make you self-sabotage. And God is saying right now, are you going to trust in me? Are you going to release your ego? Right? Have you learned the lesson of why you've been unhappy before in the past? Are you truly ready to wrap up that cycle here and focus on this true abundance, your birthright? Let's get some clarity. What was that? Justice underneath the deck. To the death. Yeah, this transformation. It's a death and a rebirth situation again. So let's see. Divine Holy Spirit, what do we have? What do we have here for this innocence in reverse? Yeah, look, Five of Pentacles, taking a lot of losses, being cheated, being shortchanged, right? At the end of the day, really still only having, spirit, because I'm seeing the cat as a spirit animal, still just having spirit to count on, right? Like nobody there, nobody supporting you, nobody coming in with an umbrella, nobody helping you, lick your wounds, nobody helping you get back up on top after, they stole your idea. Maybe you had the idea for the brilliant umbrella. They stole that shit. Now you sitting here with no umbrella. Mira, Bella. You sitting here with no umbrella now, right? Yeah, because somebody else, you went and told everybody about this wonderful umbrella. You got this beautiful idea, this download for this wonderful project from the Most High. And you was telling everybody about it. And now look, somebody came out with it in a different color. And you sitting here broke in. Because what it was that you thought of, what you wanted to create isn't there. Somebody took it. You gave the idea to somebody before you did it. Yeah. You went in, you always try to go in, hot shot, showing out, showing folks, oh yeah, I know this, I got this, whatever. And then these people, yeah, this that Seven of Cups energy, they look, they projected, they was like, you right, you do have all these options. How can I get all these options off the table from you? Let me just take these off your hands. And essentially, ooh, the deck wanna slip and fall. Yeah, look, somebody said, let me take these off your hands. I'm going to take it too. And that is essentially what happened with this Ten of Wands. Somebody took all your things off the hand. See, look, and even still, while you been, see? Somebody seen that you had the idea and they following up your path. Somebody taking your options. Yeah, everything that you've manifested. And I was about to say something about that piece of paper that's falling out of his bag right here. It's like a page of your notebook fell out and somebody caught that. Somebody stole your blueprints. Somebody was stealing your blueprints. Somebody was stealing your ideas in the past, right? Yeah, everything that you was trying to birth and create. And everything was meant for you. Every option, every plan, every idea that you had was meant for you. But somebody got a hold to it. Whether somebody literally is reading your diaries, if your diary is social media platforms, somebody reading through all your social media platforms, or you just literally telling somebody about what you're doing. So in this current energy of completion, like I said, yeah, this is new ideas now. You knowing that you need to go full speed ahead. Not even full speed, because he's going like at the speed of light. This dude's like going at the speed of light, like rocket speed. He's going fast as hell. But here with this Page of Wands is being more passionate and being more... I'm getting protection, because I'm seeing a wand as like, like you could fight somebody off like a bat. But being able to protect what it is that you are also thinking of doing. And in this case, this is also more so of not only are you thinking of this and speaking into existence, but you're also starting to put things in motion at the same time instead of waiting, okay? Because after the Ten of Wands does come the Page of Wands. And it's like, you will hold on to all these things and things will slip out because you will run all your ideas by everybody. And these people were still in the mall. But now it's like in this current time, you're realizing that it's time for you to just take action, to do what it is that you're desiring, what it is that you feel. Once you got your game plan down, it's time to get moving. See, look, and that's a pen on that one. I can't make this shit up. Once you get it written down, you're taking quick, swift action. You just doing what you gotta do here, and you're being confident about it. Like, yeah, see, because you're working on your own 10 of Cups. You're working on things that make you happy. You're building solid foundations. I'm her agape, so you're focused on love. Rainbows are very significant, and so is bows here. Matilda, okay? But it's like you're realizing that the more that you just put into action what it is that you're desiring, you're finding more peace and happiness within yourself, within your own dynamic here. Yeah, it's like you're able to block and stop and block off all these people who are coming and barking up the wrong tree. Like, you got people who are coming and barking up the wrong tree, and it's like, are you going to continue to defend and protect your peace, your happiness, this 10 of Cups that you have here, right? The Lovers, okay? Even if this is a relationship, but this is like your bonds, the decisions that you make. These are your choices here. These are true friends, true soulmate energy. Doesn't always have to be romantic, but definitely is in this case. It's like these people grew up and they end up having a child. Like, they formed everything. And if y'all been rocking with me for a minute, then you've heard me say it a number of times, but I'm going to say it for the new people and the people in the back. I'm a firm believer of the 10 of Cups. Most people be like, give me the 10 of Pentacles, but I would say give me the 10 of Cups, because love conquers all, right? People be wanting that 10 of Pentacles, and it's like, okay, that 10 of Pentacles is all good, but what if you got the 10 of Pentacles and you in a 5 of Cups situation? Like, is it still worth it? Because when the Pentacles are gone and you only got them 5 cups of love, what's really holding y'all together? Is it still gonna be there? But my thing is, when you have 10 cups and say you have 8 Pentacles, there's a lot of love confirmation. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of respect there. That means you guys will work together, like you'll believe in each other. You always support and protect each other. So even though you had the 8 of Pentacles, with the amount of love, that 10 of Cups that you have, you guys can work to getting to that 10 of Pentacles together. Okay? Because then once that 10 of Pentacles is gone, and maybe you got to go back to the 7 of Pentacles or whatever, maybe y'all both end up in a 5 of Pentacles situation, but you still got your 10 of Cups. So y'all don't leave each other. Y'all work hard together again in this 10 of Cup environment so that you can build back up that 10 of Pentacle again. So this is where you at right now, collective. Is working on your 10 of Cups. Okay, you're building with solid, strong people, good business partners here. This is you even deepening your bond and relationship with the Most High, with your ancestors, okay, with Mother Gaia, okay? But you are working with, your highest vibrational energy here to complete cycles. You're filling in the missing pieces within yourself. You're realizing that you are enough. Even when you look at the color tone of the energy, let's see if I can get it to do it. Yeah. Even when you look at the color tones of the energy, in the past, it's like all this blue, all this like, thinking and woe is me and talking, a lot of mental entrapment, a lot of mental, anguish here. Just really in a dark place, feeling like, oh, so overwhelmed that you have to invite all these people in, that you need this, need it. And then at the end of the day, realizing like, no, you really just need yourself. You need God in yourself, right? You got your pen, you got your idea, you got your action, you taking action, you got the sun, God shining down on you. Okay, it ain't nothing really much else going on with this person. They like in the desert. Ain't no water here. It's a couple mountains, some challenges here, but you moving on and you moving along. You got 4 wheels. It may not be gas powered or solar powered. You got to use your feet. You got to put in some effort, but you're putting in the effort that you need, and you're doing it alone. You're doing it, with God shining down on you, guiding you, protecting you, watching over you. You working on your 10 of Cups. You're building these bonds, and look, He's sending in the right people. He's sending in the right people. And I heard the apple, they keep the doctor away. So he's sending, yeah, and look, yin and yang energy. He's sending in people who balance you, people who understand you here. Okay, who understands and who's on that same vibrational energy of operating out of the 10 of Cups. People who are operating from a space of love, of kindness. Okay, opposed to people who are only here for the material aspect, the material gain, what they can get out of you. He's bringing in people who will be by your side, whether you have $1 or $1,000,000. Okay, yeah, look at it. In the world again, and that's what we clarify in the world. 21, baby, completion. For you to cross this finish line, for you to attain and have everything. And look, oh, sorry. And there he is. There's God right behind you, supporting you, following you, guiding you, right? So moving on into the future, you will still have these energies projecting. You will run across this test again, but in the same breath, it's like you will know. You will see the red flags. You will see the signs. Yeah, you will see what's going on. You will see how these people are coming in and trying to get the best option here or opportunity and trying to figure out what you got going on. You're going to be able to know what is your feelings opposed to someone else's feelings. You're going to be able to know who you can talk to and who you can't talk to. You're going to smell that jealousy. You're going to sense that envy. You're going to know that somebody's going to steal. You're going to know somebody's going to self-sabotage. You're going to know to walk away from people. You're going to know who you can and can't talk to. You're going to know what information you can and cannot share with Jackie, okay? Yes, strength card, Leo energy here. You're going to know, okay? From all these lessons, the inner child, all this growth, knowing, all that wisdom, that gray hair, wisdom, knowing better, remembering that past energy from a time ago, right? What else we have here? Yeah, the tower. You're going to shut all this down. It's going to shock people. You're going to walk away. You're going to know what's not real, what's faulty foundations. You're going to, this is like a wedding cake. Yeah, you're going to break these bonds. You're going to divorce people. You're going to get rid of them. You're not going to allow people to project onto you. It's just not going to happen. Anybody who tries to show up to your show or walk in and object to your wedding, you're going to burn that down. You're going to strike it. Strike it down. In the name of Jesus. You're going to strike it down. And one more card here, Spirit. Thank you. Yep, because of this confidence here. People are going to know who you are after. Like after you've trained, after you've grown, after you've gone from this page of wands to this queen of wands. All your confidence and sexy, your elevation, your growth here. People are going to see this. See all these phones around her. People are going to see after. You're going to show people after you have got this in motion, after you have done it and it's in completion, after when you're ready to show it off. When you have all the bells and whistles and everything on it and you're ready to go. This is what people are going to see. This is what's going to shock the people. Because this is what their goal is, to project and do this. And when you shut these people down and they be like, why did they shut me down? Then you going to pop up 1 to 6 weeks later, 1 to 6 days later, 1 to 6 months later. Okay? And you're going to show these people, you know, what you've been working on, why you've been staying away from these people. Yeah, that's when you'll finally come and you'll show these people. 6 of Pentacles. You're going to work on things that you need to work on. And then you're going to come and show these people. I don't know what made me shuffle. What's at the bottom? Yep, and look, the sun. And then you'll finally be this happiness. The past energy that was at once in reverse will finally be upright. Rainbows are very significant. Very, very, very significant. Okay? So let's get you some surrender cards or a surrender card. We'll see what comes out. Divine Holy Spirit, what do we have for the collective for Self-Care Sunday? From the surrender deck, what do we have for the collective? We'll go through the whole deck, see what cards we get for the collective for Self-Care Sunday. What's the message, Divine Holy Spirit? Okay, I'm about to say nothing. Says, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. I'm telling you. This is, again, going back and surrendering it to God, knowing where the words need to be heard, okay? Knowing who you can trust and where you need to place. I'm really seeing somebody needs some amethyst, okay? Work with amethyst this week, guys, okay? So that you can get that clarity. Really open up your third eye. Really see people. Because God's trying to show you who really for you and who not. He's trying to show you who in your corner, who you need to let go. Energy flows where my intention goes. Exactly. So who are you investing in? What are you choosing to invest in? How are you, like when you go in and, like, what is your intent when you're posting your plans, you know, whatever, or like you know that there's a lot of low vibrational people who probably stalking you on one profile or one platform or all your platforms. Don't put stuff there, because you know these people will project. Okay, energy flows where my attention goes. If you intend on getting something done and you want to keep it private and you want to make sure it doesn't get, you know, rained on, keep it to yourself. Okay? Like, write it down. I'm telling you, write this down. It says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and miracles are natured. are natural. Listen to me. And miracles are natural, okay? Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of what you post. Be mindful of who you talk to. If you get a weird feeling or those tingly butterflies or something when you get ready to tell somebody, or like a lump in your throat or your voice crack up, that could be God telling you to shut up and not say anything to that person. And if you feel like you really need to say something to somebody so bad, then when you get into your quiet space, you take it to God. But no, can't tell everybody. Everybody ain't supposed to know all your stuff. Everybody not your friend. Everybody's not your friend. All right, let's get us some Proverbs. This message will be done. And again, happy Sunday, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. I pray that you are blessed, well rested, and ready to go. That all your endeavors work out in your favor for the highest good for yourself and those around you. And again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hitting that notification button. I am open for personals, donations, all that's listed below in the description box. All right. So let's see. Divine Holy Spirit, what do we have here? To close out for the collective, what Proverbs do we have here? What do we have from the Proverbs deck? Okay. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Proverbs 18:10. And I'm going to just say it again because this is kind of what this message a lot is about. It's like going back to God, giving it to Him, trusting in Him, right? So the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Go back to God. Surrender. You had to repeat. You backed up. You didn't listen, young grasshopper. Okay? Had to learn his lesson. So avoiding a fight is a mark of honor. Only fools insist on quarreling. Proverbs 23, or chapter 20, verse 3. Okay? And so that's like, don't put it up there. Like, people are going to project. You know this now. And this lesson is going to come back around. So avoid these delays. Avoid these issues. Avoid these naysayers. Okay? Avoid these envious lurking eyes. Avoid these evil eye projectors. Okay? Avoid them by keeping your energy within yourself and discussing your plans with the Most High. Okay? Put it in a book. Write it down. Keep the book at home. Put it under your mattress. I don't care. Like, it's your book, your personal book, okay? Put it in your personal book. A word aptly spoken is like apples of gold and settings of silver. Proverbs 25:11. Remember what I said about the apple a day? Keep the doctor away. God is going to keep away them people, okay? From a wise mind comes wise speech. The words of the wise are persuasive. Proverbs 16:23. Young grasshopper, hope you listening. Ears that hear and eyes that see, the Lord has made them both. Proverbs 20:12. Something could have happened in 2012, the year. Okay? Just as God has created you, He is also helping you get through to do this and complete this path, to complete this journey, to finish your purpose here. He can help you with this abundance. It is really much only Him. You have to. I just keep hearing, you have to surrender. Like, you gotta let it go. You gotta go home. You gotta go home. That was that Ashanti video. And when Irv was telling Terrence Howard, so somebody could be Ashanti, Terrence Howard, Irv, Gotti, Gil Gotti, whatever, CM6, Cash Money, okay, 6 months, okay, but it's like when he was telling him, you gotta go home, like that's what I'm hearing for you guys. It's like, you gotta go home, and home is God. You gotta go back to God. You got to surrender. You got to give it back to him. You got to go home, right? And then we have take hold of my instructions. Don't let them go. Guard them, for they are the key to life. Proverbs 4:13. So pretty much what I've been saying. And it's how they have the same image and I happen to drop it underneath each other, right? So remember, I'm sending in people, okay? I'm sending in the right people for you. Listen to what I am telling you. If you go to say something to somebody and I give you a little jab in your throat, that's me telling you, don't speak to them. If I give you a download in your dream and at the end of the dream I say, don't tell Jackie, you see that clear as day in your dream. Or in your dream you have all this going on, I give you this thing and then you go run off in your dream and you tell Jackie like you normally do and you see Jackie screw you over in a dream. That's letting you know when you wake up, don't tell Jackie when you wake up. I'm giving you these instructions. I'm giving you the keys. I'm giving you everything that you need so that you can move forward out of this despair and be in this true abundance here. Okay, so listen, okay? A king's wrath is like the growling of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass. Proverbs 19:12. And last but not least, children's children are a crown to the age, and parents are the pride of their children. Children's children are a crown to the age. The weakness of the grandparent, and you know how you grow up and your parents tell you you can't jump on the sofa, but as soon as you bring their grandchild over there, they don't tell them nothing. Yeah, okay, they are the ones. And the parents are the pride of their children. Okay, so it's like you're working on something to leave a legacy or for the future generations. You are the pride. You are God's pride. You're his pride and joy. He will never forsake you, for your purpose here. What you are doing under his guidance is important. You're very much so needed. So, collective, I don't know. It just, the way it went, like, it's just, I'm really, okay. Remember who you are and know that you are a child of God. It is really hard out here for somebody right now. It is really, really, really hard. And I feel like, they'll hear this message and kind of still won't have any belief that, they'll be able to get up out of this rut. But again, I'm hearing self-inventory. It's like taking a look at self. We are all here to serve a purpose for the highest good. I mean, yes, there are some who are here who are truly just merely miserable karmics, and that's just what it's going to be. But that's not how, we're here for a reason. And maybe you're not in like, what we would call like a more top position where to guide more people, but you are still here to serve a purpose that is to help better the generations and help overall raise the vibrations. Maybe you do need the guidance of someone else, but nonetheless, the guidance of someone else is guiding you to do what it is that you need to do to also help raise the vibrations. Maybe you're not. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad because I don't even know where the video stopped. I just realized it was like off. And I said a whole heap of stuff. And I don't know how long I was talking. But nonetheless, the bottom line is keep your faith. Remember the lesson. You are embarking on a major blessing. Know that you are the reason during this season. And this too shall pass. I love your face. I hope this helped. I hope it reaches who it needs to reach. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until the next time we speak, peace out. So pissed.